I'm afraid so.
You feel that she can claim all the rights to the BeLieF formula?
She could certainly make a case for it, yes.
But that's just an opinion. That's not definite.
Nothing's definite, Eric, until Brooke files a claim and we litigate.
But you're saying the law is on her side.
In many ways it is. Brooke wasn't under contract, so there's no proof of employment. In cases like this, a patent officer's first duty is to protect the rights of the original developer.
But Brooke was developing this for us. She wasn't doing it for herself.
But without a contract, that's going to be difficult to prove. Brooke could claim that she owns the rights to the formula. And frankly, since she didn't draw a wage, she could probably get it.
But Steve, the fact that she was getting all the money that she needed, I mean, doesn't that constitute a wage?
Certainly an argument we will use. But she could just as easily refute it. I think the real question here is, would Brooke file a claim?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that she's going to do that.
Eric, what do you think?
Oh, I think Brooke is unpredictable.
Not when it comes to money, please. Please, she's lived off this family for a long time. I think she'll jump at the chance if she can own the entire formula.
I take it you haven't made any inroads with her.
We've been doing everything we can, Steve.
It's essential you establish a stable relationship with her before this all comes to a head.
Steve, we've been doing everything we can.
Look, I mean, Brooke's loyalty is to herself. That's only natural.
Well, then that puts us in a very bad position.
You know, I just think we're all whistling in the wind. I mean, the woman is going to find out inevitably about all of this. We can't apply for the patent without her knowledge. There's got to be something else that we can do.
Well, there is something. Look, I'm hesitant to even mention it. It's risky. But it would solve the problem.
You're saying you think there's a way out of all this?
As I say, I hesitate to even mention it.
Why?
Well, for starters, because I could lose my license.
But this is a solution.
Well, it's not the most savory solution.
What is it?
The patent office doesn't know that I can't find a contract for Brooke.
Well, we know we don't have a contract.
You could get one.
Meaning what?
Meaning that you could have Brooke sign a contract releasing the rights to her research to Forrester Creations.
Steve, she isn't going to do that.
Well, even if she did sign that, it wouldn't do us any good. It wouldn't cover the period of time when she was developing the formula.
It would, if you backdate it.
Backdate?
What? Without her knowledge. Look, it's just an option. Not a very good option, I admit, but an option nonetheless.
Wrong. It's a very bad option.
Well, I think you have to hear exactly what...
No, Stephanie, what he's suggesting is illegal here.
Eric, I'm not suggesting anything.
Steve, it's not going to come to that. I won't let it. Forcing Brooke to sign some phony contract is just as bad as her stealing this from us in the first place.
Look, you asked me what you could do, so I told you. Frankly, you'd be amazed at how frequently it's done.
Well, bending the rules is one thing. Breaking them is intolerable. We're not that desperate, not yet.
This is foolish. We cannot keep this woman in the dark forever.
We have to buy ourselves some more time, Stephanie.
Time isn't going to make any difference if she decides to make a claim on the patent formula.
It's possible Brooke may not do that.
Oh, Eric, this is Brooke we're talking about. She's going to jump at the chance to own the rights to that formula. My God, she'll make millions. That's motivation enough for any human being.
All the more reason for us to maintain a positive relationship with Brooke.
Well, isn't that what we're doing by having the dinner party tonight?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
For what?
For not including Sheila. How did she react?
My wife's feeling very secure these days. It didn't bother her.
I'm sure. Well, there's another complication I want to tell you about.
What's that?
Connor Davis is going to be joining us.
Stephanie, he's a lawyer. Why did you invite him?
Because he was at the condo when I went to see Brooke, and she wanted to include him.
Well, we put ourselves in a very dangerous position here, haven't we? If either Brooke or Connor gets an inkling of what's going on, we could be jeopardizing the entire future of Forrester Creations.
I'm going to assume that this is Brooke and Connor.
Yeah, Stephanie, we've got to make this work.
Well, you're right on time. Come on in.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you again, Connor.
Nice to see you. What a beautiful home.
Thank you so much. I love it, too. Eric, I believe you've already met Connor Davis, haven't you?
Yes, of course I have. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, sir?
Fine. You know what I remember about you are all your football exploits in high school.
Oh, yeah. Well, I gave all that up in college for the law books.
He's still a heavy hitter. Your reputation precedes you.
The courtroom can be every bit as dangerous as the gridiron.
I definitely feel safe on this guy's arm.
Well, I certainly can see why. You look lovely tonight.
Well, thank you, Stephanie.
Excuse me.
Come. We'll get a drink. This way.
Sorry we're late.
Is something wrong?
Don't ask.
Come on in, say hello to the rest of the guests.
I don't believe it. Who the hell invited him?